Well, uh, it happened. My biggest fear came true. Yeah. So my biggest fear came true. I deleted all my inventory off a CCG player. No, I didn't do it on purpose. Um, I did it accidentally. It happened earlier this week, and quite frankly, it's putting me into a tailspin. Um, it's really difficult to like have close to 14,000 cards in bulk. Um, Up on TCG player, and then all of a sudden, 2 clicks and it's gone. Uh, and it was funny because I had just crossed the 14,000 K marker, like probably 15 minutes before going in there, and all I was doing was doing a set clear. So it's basically where you go into TCG player and you go into the inventory tab. I'm sorry, you go into the pricing tab, and then from there you just you delete inventory. I know it's redundant, but you hit the delete button, you choose the set. Well, I chose the set, and apparently I just didn't choose the right set, and I chose all of them, and boom, gone. So it all went to crap at that point. My entire inventory was completely demolished in 12.7 seconds. It was great. Yeah, so that's forced me into a lot of different things recently. Like the last 5 nights have been pretty much hell. Not sleeping, getting no rest, and not eating very well, and then kind of being a nuisance to my family in some points because I've been adamant about having to get inventory back up. I went 4 whole days with no sales on TCG Player just to get a nice little letter, an email from them about how my seller's extra inventory was coming back, and they charged me like $100 because the direct program I'm under condition of the cards was not right or something weird like that. Which it's fine, you know. I only made 200 to begin with, and they charged me 100 plus the additional fees, and so at the end of it, I only made $52 from TCG Player Direct, and then they're sending me back cards that I get to pay the shipping on. Woo, go me! Uh, yeah. So to say the least, it's been crazy. It's been difficult. I made a video earlier about wanting to quit. Kind of still do. Not entirely excited right now. Not not really thrilled with the direction this is all going. Like I feel like I'm spinning my wheels most days. Um, and then you see these yahoos everywhere, like people who are doing streaming or these guys who are just selling stuff on these Facebook groups who are literally just buying this stuff and then trying to flip it like it's back in 2020, 2021 with the COVID or whatever, and thinking that they can scrape through $15 off of a $30 box of something, right? And then I'm primarily Pokemon, so primarily just being in one TCG, that's a challenge enough. I mean, this Pokemon is not it's not the cream of all the crop. I mean, they've been around pretty long, but I mean, MTG's been around longer, um, and so there's that aspect. Like, I can't get I can't get MTG products because I'm not a brick and mortar, so I have to find bulk from somewhere, and that's hard to get because people think they have that whole mentality of like, bro, I know what I got, right? Like, I know what I got, bro. Like, no, no, you don't, but whatever. So, yeah, I've just been facing a lot right now. And then Brian at Pokiani, I mean, say what you will about the guy. I mean, his content's good stuff. Say what you want to say about him, about his straightforward candidness, his direct attitude. I think that's the thing that makes winners winners. Um, he's a winner in my book. He really is. I mean, yeah, I've watched all of his content, and he helps me with quite a bit of that just from what he shared and his experience, and that's what I learn most is from people's experiences, learning from what they've done and what they haven't done. and then how to do things better. Uh, I mean, but he comes in on my video in comments and gave me a verbal tongue lashing. You know, he was candid pretty heavily about it, and he's right. He's right. But the one thing, Brian, if you watch this, the one thing I commented back, I think the one thing is that you are killing it in sales. You're doing a fantastic job in sales, even with Japanese Pokemon market dying. At right now collapsing out pretty far. MTG market dying. English Pokemon has pretty much collapsed from underneath everybody because you can go on TikTok and buy a box for $80. I can't do that. I mean, my wholesale distributor sells them for at the very least 90, and that's with volume distribution, and allocation. So 92.50 is normally what I can get booster boxes at. Um, but yeah, you're killing it in sales. I think one of the things that was told to me from you and from other people is you got to build your brand and you got to build your subscribers list. So I've been really trying to focus down on that, but yeah, it's not been an easy thing right now, and I never expected it to be easy. I didn't expect it to be like cakewalk either, or I didn't expect it to be super difficult either. Like you know, more so like I know the tools, I know the things that need to be done, and I'm trying to do them, and then you come to a point where it's like, how many times can you just run your head into the wall without seeing things change? Um, yeah, I'm not a genius by any part. I'm not an expert in anything. Maybe live streaming. I'm pretty good at that. And ministry. Maybe that too. But this whole business sales thing, like, I'm not an expert. I don't know what makes a good ad. I don't know what makes good SEO. I don't know what makes good content. I know how to produce it. I know how to make the things that people want or need, or streaming, or that kind of thing. But I by no means am an expert in anything TCG related. Like everything I've learned is experience, or I've learned from somebody else. And then trying to capitalize on that. So if you watch this video, it is what it is. Um, I'm struggling right now mentally with a lot of things, trying to figure out whether or not this endeavor is truly worth it. I think it is. I would hope it is. I want it to be. Um, I love it. I love every aspect of running my own business and buying the packs, and even the sorting of thousands and thousands of bulk cards to put on TCG Player that I stupidly delete the inventory on in 12.7 seconds. Yeah, even that, I love it. I love what I get to do with my kid with it. I love the joy. I love the figuring it out. But is that enough? So I appreciate the views. I appreciate the comments. Thank you for the encouragement. I mean, I'm not going anywhere at the moment. Um, Cardfather is not dead yet, but definitely want to consider some things. Try to figure it out. So drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you'd do. Tell me where you'd go. And yeah, buy my stuff. Cardfathertcg.com. Appreciate it.